Hi, welcome to my channel Active Senior Life. I am on the Chipmunk Forest Service Road, about 9.5 kilometers before the trailhead for Mount Cheam. I've mounted this GoPro camera at the back of my SUV so you can see the road behind, and I'm also shooting from inside the Jeep, inside my SUV on the road ahead, because this is quite an interesting piece of road. This is an extremely popular area for dirt bikes and ATVs. This was the most difficult obstacle that I came across on the road, and I almost got stuck here. But after a few tries, I did manage to work myself out of this ditch. I'm at the start of the Mount Cheam trail here. You can see that's the board, and that's where I parked my car. After quite an interesting 12-kilometer drive up logging road, the Chipmunk Forest Service Road. I've been here 8 years earlier in the month of September 2015. But this is the very first time I'm coming here in the spring, today being the 4th of June 2023. So I'm not planning to go all the way, just have a good look, take some nice pictures, video, and perhaps fly the drone as well. So yeah, wish me luck. As you start off the trail, it's not even at an angle. It's fairly simple, and the trail up to Spoon Lake, which is barely 2 kilometers away, I believe, is just like this. So you can see I've just come from the parking lot there, and I am walking up the trail here. On the right hand side of this valley you can see Lady Peak. So this is the first little water you encounter this time of year on the trail. Creek flowing down very nicely from here and down. There she goes. Right now I don't even need my walking sticks. It is just the plain old-fashioned level path. The weather is cool and sunny. I just have this very light wind cheater over my t-shirt. My pack is not too heavy. Just carrying the drone, my DSLR, some extra batteries, a bottle of water, some snacks, a homemade burger which Margaret prepared this morning. So other than that, yeah, I've got a few nuts, so that should suffice. As I mentioned earlier, I'm not planning to go all the way because that's going to be a big job, because it's 4 o'clock. Yeah, I would recommend this hike for anybody, even with very modest abilities. At least you can go up a little and have some great views. The good thing about this hike is right from the trailhead you have views, unlike many other trails in BC, and especially on the west coast here, where there's tons of tree cover and you don't get much of a view till you come to a clearing or you gain some altitude. Mount Cheam is an exception for that. Of course, the main problem being the rather challenging approach via the Chipmunk Forest Service Road, which is not suitable for sedans or cars. You got to have a four-wheel drive vehicle with a high ground clearance, because some of the dips and ditches and water bars that I went through just now, even with my Nissan Xterra, I could hear the back of the vehicle sort of scraping the ground when I was exiting a steepish ditch. So do keep that in mind. And otherwise, I think I found this road in better shape than in 2015 when I came here just before the autumn. But then that's only a matter of perception, because at that time I was driving a less powerful Honda CR-V, but it did the job. Anyway, enough of talking, and let's have a look at the road ahead Well, I did bring my snowshoes. They're in the car, but since I've decided not to really hike all the way, I thought I shall deal with bits of snow. It's all been trampled by many footsteps before me. It should not be a problem. So I've crossed that little ridge line, and this is the way to Spoon Lake. First stop on this trail, the first point of interest. It's typical spring snow. That's a view of Lady Peak, and somewhere up there is the main summit of Cheam. You can't really see the final ridge, but basically you have to go up the flanks of Lady Peak up to behind this buttress here, or behind this knob, and get onto those slopes up there. Yeah, it is definitely longer than it appears, with I believe 670 meters of elevation gain, 670 meters of total elevation gain from the parking lot. So not to be taken lightly, for sure. This little descent brings you to this area of really nice meadows here, and believe me, in the autumn it's all ablaze with color. It's a beautiful sight in the autumn, and in the summer, of course, you've got lots of wildflowers, fireweed up on the slopes, heather. But right now we are still in the melting spring season. I am at that point now where there should have been Spoon Lake. It actually forms in this hollow here, you can see, you know, with that little embankment of earth on the other side. So when all this snow melts, it's a pretty little lake, and they call it Spoon Lake because yeah, it is shaped like you know, the head of a spoon, the part of the spoon where you actually pick up stuff. I've seen it in September, the last time that I was here, and it's really pretty. So I guess Spoon Lake is a summer and autumn event. It doesn't form in spring, even though this is late spring. So I'm having a little snack here. This is the burger I spoke about earlier, which Margaret made in the morning, and it's delicious right now. I have stopped for a little break at 1614 meters as per my Garmin GPS. I have climbed around 200 meters only up from Spoon Lake, so not much really, 200 meters, but it was quite strenuous. There was a big patch of snow at a switchback, and where you had to haul up on the tree trunks to leverage your feet. Anyway, this is a spectacular spot. Going to walk a little more across this snowfield, get a little more distance but not much altitude. There are people still returning from the hike, so I guess they must have been relatively late starters. And there are people heading up as well. I guess a lot of them would be spending the night up there. Oh, actually, Mount Slessy just showed up. Warm spring afternoon, soft snow. That makes it hard work. It's not exactly crisp, but a lovely day. I don't know why I'm going so far. Should be turning back right now, but we'll see. What would have helped are spikes or crampons. Not snowshoes, really. Yes, we'll finish this patch. And definitely going to be my turnaround point. Sit on some level ground there, take a GPS reading, and begin to head back. Whew. I'm going to stop here, rest a while, and then go back down. If you do get to the top of Cheam Mountain, like I did in September of 2015, The view onto the other side, down into the Fraser, is quite spectacular. And there's even a bench that you can sit on. These are some pictures I took that year. The colors of the slopes were really gorgeous. And I was lucky enough to spot a bear as well in the meadows. I have reached an altitude of 1,688 meters. Not much of a climb. There is still plenty to go above this, but I'm going to make this my turnaround point. It's coming up to 6 o'clock in the evening, so I'd better be heading down. Okay. Hope you liked the video. Do remember to like and subscribe to Active Senior Life. So you can stay inspired, I can stay motivated, so it's great for all of us. Bye now.